To the air now on 1st and 10. Neighbors with a catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They are throwing it again. Gets this to Johnson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He has the New York touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now a give running right. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They've got first down from the 31.
Go!
Throwing now off play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Running for the marker on second. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Browns getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got first and 10 from the 20. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up third and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing now, third and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be fourth and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Back to throw, needing a first. And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
70 Lion. Hawk 7. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. From the 21. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's a give up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Set go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They give it to him again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Set it.
They'll try and punch it in. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns parlay the interception into points. On is Hopkins for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Bucks have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. A give right side to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Tracy once more. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 3 on that game. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to throw this one. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taken in by Bellinger. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Giants at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
19,
A give to Tracy up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Air airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Brings up second and 1 at the 29-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts.
Brings up third.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Huh.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Cougar 19.
That's good. 4
Right in. 7
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.